Hel- Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, Ravi. And welcome back to uh, Dawn of the Final Day. I guess there's 1 day, 4 hours left, and I'm currently ranked 776. I will probably have to play more tomorrow morning, and that will be the most nerve wracking nonsense I ever have to do. But for now, we're just gonna chill. And by chill, I mean not play live because I would rather die at the moment. So we're gonna go over my last wins. I had a bit of a losing streak. I will show one of these because it was against Nova. He's one of my friends in Oz's Discord, which you should join because I don't have my own Discord because I'm old and don't know how things work. But we're gonna go over my wins. Most of them contain Sharoon and Celine in some fashion, but you know, you can't really change up the recipe towards the end, you know. Um, so we're facing someone in the Korea server. They go for Laya, Bunnydom, Knockwall, DDR, and Blood Moon Haste. I go for A Tywin, Celine, Ed, SSV, and Feta. They ban out Feta. I ban out DDR because they have no damage, as is typical of a lot of these people. I don't know how they kill SSV, but you know that's fine. They're gonna S3. Ed's not gonna be too happy about that, but you know, Celine's probably dead, which is fine, I think. Like, I think I'm okay with Celine dying. They're just gonna do all of their stuff, and that's fine. If they don't sleep Celine, I can technically go into stealth. Okay. Celine? They don't have a way of hitting Celine anymore, so now they're like, do I S2? Do I S3? So I'm gonna S3. I'm gonna start working on Bunnydom. Or I go into Laya. I probably should have gone into Bunnydom. But that's fine. They can't really... they can't hit Ed. They're gonna go into SSV, but it's not gonna do anything. They can't hit A Tywin. Because if they hit A Tywin, he'll cleanse. So they can't really do... they can't hit anybody. So they just have to go into SSV, which is hilarious to me. I'm gonna S3, heal up the team a little bit. Yobidaki des. Do a good amount of damage because they have no mitigation whatsoever. I forget what they do here. What do you do? Show me your secrets. That's fine. Knockwall has her stuff again because Laya exists. Ed's gonna counter again. I wish I got like a provoke on the Knockwall, but that's fine. If they seal Celine again, I just go into stealth again. Which tickles me immensely. So yeah, they're just gonna seal Celine again, but I'm just gonna go straight into stealth. Do I kill Bunnydom? Nope. Still going after Laya because if I can kill them before their next turn, then we're all good. They don't have S2, so they're going to go into A Tywin. That whole time, A Tywin apparently did not get reset, so I'm just going to rip the S3. And they... my phone, please. They get what they deserve, so I hit him with the Knockwall no. I'm gonna kill Bunnydom so that she can't cleanse. Laya, Sweet Miracle already procced. So, you know, that's fine. Let's kill DDR so he can't do anything. And that's game. Ganbarimasu. Indeed. Here we have someone with 2 cubes is their name. They go for DDR, A Tywin, and then they pivoted into quote-unquote Cleave with Pyra, Rowana, and Jacko. I go for Laya, Celine, Sharoon, SSV, and ML Sena. They ban out Laya. Not quite sure why, but they do. I guess for Rowana purposes, but I ban out Jacko because there's nothing that Rowana can do that really scares me. I'm going to put Celine in the back. You can S3 if you want. I don't really care. Okay. Sure thing. I forget who this goes into. It goes into DDR. And that's fine. Because even with the pushback, and if she hits the reset on on Celine, I can still kill Rowana. But I resisted and she procced Sena, which tickles me immensely. So let's go ahead and kill Rowana. At this point, I was just like, oh, I have my S3. She didn't reset. That's weird. They can reset my 290 ER Sage Ball, but they can't apparently reset my 0 ER Celine, which 15%, baby. It sucks. I hate it. Oh god, I'm gonna attempt. I don't know that symbol. Nobunaga. Nobunaga. That's the first word, at least. Nobunaga. They go for Laya, Sena, Goliath, Genoa, and F10A. I go for A Tywin, Bunny Dom, Celine, Shu, and Sage Ball. They get rid of Sage Ball. I get rid of Sena. And this is where I was confused. My Bunny Dom went first. Which is not what I was expecting. Let's go into the Laya. Do some damage. Let's go ahead and stun the world. It defense broke Laya, and hey, I have attack buff Celine. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kill Laya. Goodbye. Not quite. I was expecting the F10A to be faster, but I guess, you know, that's fine. I'm just gonna hit Genoa to proc his thing and get the immortality while he's there. And they give up. Not quite sure what the vision there was, but that's a slow F10A. Exactly. Oh yeah, and then Nova. This one was close. I do think I should have won, but, you know, RNG sometimes. DDR, Laya, Solitus, Abyssal Euphine, Bryceria. I go for A Tywin, Celine, Sharoon, Feta, and Aiden. They ban out Celine, I ban out Bryceria. This was much closer than I anticipated. They're gonna S2, which is fine. I'm not really too worried. They're gonna put Sharoon to sleep, which gives everybody Cascade, which is fine. They're gonna do all of their stuff as is their want. His Abyssal Euphine is disgusting. It is going to cleanse a number of things. I do have to go for this to hopefully defense break, because I know his is on Elbrus, and that confirms it. Aiden dodged, which is great. Hopefully she doesn't counter this. One time no counter. Perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and push everybody back. I'm gonna run this, do 25k to everybody. I was so worried about the AU Fiend that I probably should have focused on the Laya, because that will be the reason why I lost. They're gonna S1, which is fine. Push up Aiden. I don't know why I soul burned, but I did. I thought it would help. It didn't. They're gonna push up. I think I tried to provoke. No provoke. Okay. Not great. Not great. But Laya can be debuffed. So if I could get a stun here. They're gonna S3. Push everybody back. Oh god. It's painful. Ah, Magic Bubble Maker. Thank you for having a stun chance. Provoke? No provoke. Kill? Ugh. And then she outsped my Sharoon by 1% and got the kill, and then it's game over because they kill Aiden. Rip. But good game, Nova. Just sad. Then I went on a losing streak. And then the next one was this one, which was a curious one. Very interesting team on the opponent's side. Very control-y, but well, you'll see. They went Politica, Jacko, ML Leo, Goliath, and Pirate Man Sid. I don't know his name. I went for Laya, A. Tywin, Senya, Sage Ball, and Dillabet. Dillabet got banned out. I ban out Jacko because she is the damage. So he's gonna do his thing, which is fine. This is a long one. S3, nothing gets planted. He's gonna push up Goliath. He's gonna push back Goliath. He's gonna do an extra attack, defense break that. But none of that really matters because he would do the same amount of damage, defense broken or not. I can't remember if they go into Laya. I think they do. No, they go into A. Tywin, and they're going to be incredibly disappointed because my A. Tywin only has 20k HP. Because it is a Goliath bait A. Tywin. So it does 10k. Pushes him up. He gets pushed up even more. He's going to do his thing. Okay, Tywin's dead, that's fine. I'm just going to put everybody to sleep. Except for the one person that hasn't gone yet. Great. But I do not think Litica can kill anybody, even with all of these debuffs, because she kind of caps out at around like 20 to 23k, and that's not enough to kill my Senya. Yeah, it maxed at 20k, so everybody's going to be very sleepy. I'm going to go ahead, push up. I need to work on this Goliath. Because I'm not particularly worried about ML Leo anymore. So let's break the skill null. Push up, Sage Ball. Sleep the Goliath. Perfect. I don't care what they do. They're going to soul burn 15%. No. I'm going to go ahead and hopefully dual attack with Sage Ball. Perfect. All right, Sage Ball. Who else is next? Politica? Yeah, we can sleep Politica. Do your thing. Sleep Politica. Great. God, I wish you could do this so many times. but you just do not. Let's go ahead, go into Goliath. They don't have Soul Burn. This isn't going to be doing anything. Sage Ball. Let's put everybody back to sleep. Okay, Goliath got stripped, so that's fine. So I'm just going to kill her. There she goes. Everybody lost a turn because of Blitica. My phone lost a turn because it's bad at understanding the things I put into settings. Blitica, once again, can attempt to do things, but Laya... Oh, there's the stun. Laya exists. So let's go ahead, sleep you. Okay, resisted, but I should outspeed, and I do. So let's kill you. And now my dual attacks are guaranteed to be Sage Ball, which tickled me immensely. So I'm just going to go ahead, put you to sleep. It's so tilting to watch. Put you to sleep. I would lose my mind. And I have. So let's go ahead, push everybody up. Reset the cooldown. So hey, guess who has S2 again? I'll give you a hint. It's Sage Ball. Alright, Sage Ball. Perfect. Alright. Now we can go into Sid. I should feel bad for this, but I really don't. I really don't. There he goes. And I have Soul Burn, so Blitica gets to explode. Fuzatsugiru. Pop. Laya is unholy. Although a lot of these units are unholy, so. Next up, ML Sena, Knockwall, Sharoon, BBK, and Arby. I go for Laya, A Tywin, Bunny Dom, and Ed. I ban out Arby, they ban out SSV. What shall we do? Oh, okay. Well, everybody's fast. Can I provoke Sharoon? Perfect. And this is where I'm confused. I think she's on Wondrous because I stunned and defense broke everybody, and then she cleansed specifically her provoke, which was kind of bad. But like they can't do too much because they'll proc Ed. Actually, I think they... Oh, okay. I guess they don't want to proc Ed with Sharoon, but they want to proc Ed with Knockwall. Yeah. Because this was the confusing thing. It was like, okay, well, you're going to proc Sena and BBK. But now everybody has skill null? So, they gave up. Very confused, very confusing, but, you know, whatever. Next up is Kenny McCormick. They go for Sena, Polly, Ahmed, Genoa, BBK. I go for Laya, A Tywin, Bunny Dom, Zio, and Sage Ball. They got rid of A Tywin, which was confusing, and I got rid of BBK because what else would I do? So they can't do an extra attack, or like their extra push with Ahmed, because then Bunny Dom will proc. He does resist the silence, but I expect literally nothing less. So Ahmed really can't do anything here. So they're just going to S3 and not S2, S3, which is also fine. I'm going to go ahead and sleep the Genoa and proc him. And then I'm going to go ahead and sleep the Polly. And then I'm gonna go ahead and sleep the Senya. Sometimes it's just that easy. Let's sleep some people, so let's S2. It only slept Genoa, but I suppose that's fine. They're just gonna S1, and Zio's going to kill Polly. Goodbye. I'm just gonna go into Senya. And I think at this point I was just like, I'm just gonna... Oh, okay. Well, I do S3. I don't actually know what I do anymore. And they quit. Sage Ball is the best control unit, apparently. And then I lost this one. This one was actually pretty close, but I got dumpstered, which happens. And then we fought Mello. They go for Senya, Genoa, Polly, Rowana, and Goliath. And I go for Laya, A Tywin, DDR, Celine, and Sage Ball. Sage Ball is a wonderful last pick into like aggro and not cleave. They ban out Sage Ball. I ban out Rowana. So they're just gonna slam their nonsense, which is fine. Do you want to hit S3 maybe? Nope, they're gonna S1. DDR is just standing there menacingly. They're gonna go into a Tywin, which they are going to be immensely disappointed with. That's going to proc Celine. Celine's gonna go into Senya. Senya is going to die. Holy Sack? Ah, not Holy Sack. Genoa can do whatever he wants. He can kill a Tywin, but then DDR exists. He can go for DDR, but then Aureus exists. So they're going to go into DDR. It does not kill. It kills a Tywin, but he put up a wonderful fight. The glorious... he did well. You know what? Sometimes words are difficult. I don't need the S2 here, so I'm just gonna kill Goliath while she doesn't have anything. There she goes. Now I'm gonna kill Pyra. There we go. Now I'm going to hit Genoa. I don't know why I soul burn this. If this lands a Venom, though, it does tell me something important. And it does. Which is, Senya just activated her S2 again. And that means it's positive. And that means this has no ER. And that means... stun. Easy. Easy. Everything is easy and terrifying. Hey, I'm back in Emperor again. Oh, boy. Next up is Snowies, who has a nice name. But they go for DDR, Solitus, Senya, Genoa, Knockwall. I go for Laya, Celine, Sharoon, Karina, Aurea. They get rid of Karina. I get rid of Solly. So Knockwall's going to be doing her Knockwall things. That's fine. I wish my Laya was like 1 speed faster, because then they wouldn't even bother. They'd probably just S1, which would work for me, but they're going to do their thing. It misses Arya, thank goodness. Everybody has immunity, apparently. I forget what they do here. I think they go into Sharoon. They do. That made me think that they were going to kill Sharoon, but they're going to kill Celine, which is perfectly fine. That just barely killed, too. But, you know, I'm just going to do this, maybe? Push everybody back. Defense break the people that need to be defense broken. Attack down the people that need to be attacked downed. Senya's going. So I'm just going to do this, get defense buff up. This shouldn't kill. Hopefully, and it's weird to say this, hopefully this hits Genoa and procs him. Because, and it does, he got pushed up by Senya. And him proccing is going to push himself up even further, which means he cuts his own DDR. Which means he has to go into my Arya now. And he is going to miss. And get blinded. And activate her S2. Which is going to do a lot of damage. He's blind now, so this will not hit. Just in case, let's soul burn and stun you. And then, I don't think it really matters. S1, we bring Arya, there goes Knockwall. Go ahead, you can S3, but 2 of my units are in stealth, so that'll cut their damage, and the other one will counter you regardless. Does not kill. Gain back. And then I survive. And now they physically cannot kill Laya. And they quit. Good job, Arya. She has her moments. Menomine indeed. Next up is Chanwata, I think. Chanwata? I don't know. They go for Blood Moon Haste, DDR, Karina, that's not Karina, that's Carmen, Ed, and SSV. I go for Laya, A Tywin, Sharoon, Celine, and Karina. They ban out Karina, I ban out Ed. You don't have to do anything, you can just S1. Save that cleanse for later, push up with Sharoon, that's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and S3. Hopefully haste doesn't counter. He doesn't. Let's go ahead and go into haste. Hopefully he does not counter. He doesn't. Alright, let's go ahead and stun everybody. Carmen, please, I'm begging you. But that's fine. They're gonna S3 heal. They don't have 100% crit, which is good information to know. I am going to Soulburn into Carmen so that she cannot get immunity up on everybody. Thank you. I think I S1? I might S2. I S2, just to cycle everybody. Celine's gonna go into Blood Moon Haste because he's still the biggest pain. Can I provoke the Carmen? No. Can I stun the Carmen? Yes. They don't have Soulburn because they Tywin. Thankfully restricts their souls. You're gonna go into Sharoon, it's not gonna do too much. Laya, let's go ahead and kill Blood Moon Haste. Perfect. DDR cannot press buttons here, but that never stops them. So I'm going to go into Carmen, kill her, she's gone. Now I'm going to Soulburn into SSV. I know it limits her damage, but that's still a hefty chunk. So I'm just going to start working on that. And Sharoon has her S3 back. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Push her back. And now she no longer has the barrier. And now a Soulburn from Lyle will kill the Sage Vivian. Even from half. So they recognize that and they quit. I've gone up 6 points since I started the video. This was the last one, right? Yeah. Next up. Someone in global with a Korean name I cannot pronounce. They go for Laya, Aufine, Carmen, Knockwall, and LCB. I go for Senya, Bunnydom, Sharoon, Arya, and Lethe. The rare Lethe game. They ban out Senya. I ban out So let's get this started. Laya is faster than their knockball, which is fine. They're going to dual attack, provoke the Sharoon, which doesn't matter because Bunny Dom Cleanse exists. They're going to S2 the Bunny Dom. It's not going to do anything, which, you know, is fine by me. I'm just going to S1 the LCB. I have a beard hair on the screen. I'm going to get attacked down on LCB, so I don't particularly care. It doesn't even break the barrier. And now, go into me. I dare you. I think I try to stun the Carmen. I do get it, which is great. Arya's going to counter. I forget what I do. What do I do? I sleep the knockwall. Gonna get another proc. It's not gonna break any of the barriers. And now I can soul burn. For free! Because free soul burns are definitely not broken, Frida. Hit everybody. And LCB is going to counter one last time. And then get eaten by a giant kraken. There she goes. And then they quit. Good job, Leafy. You did it. I'm so proud. Yes, Bunny Dom, thank you so much. Dakara Daisuki indeed. Anyway, next up, someone in the Korea server. They go for Laya, Bunny Dom, Knockwall. And then LRK and Aiden. I go for A Taiwan, Celine, Ed, SSV, and Shu. They get rid of Celine, which is probably the worst choice they could have made. I get rid of Aiden. And we'll play this out. So they have all of the control that they could ever want, and no damage. So they're going to S3. I think it misses Ed. Yeah, Ed double resisted, which is... Boy, it sure is just like him, huh? They're going to seal Shu, which is fine. Just S1. This is all just filler. They're doing things, but none of them matter. None of the things matter. So they're gonna do this. I still have things. I'm just gonna S1. I think I start getting rid of the Bunny Dom. I get a dual attack, which is pretty dope, if I may say so myself. Go into Bunny Dom, no proc because sealed. Let's just keep killing Bunny Dom. Ed resisted everything because he's a menace to society. So let's just kill Bunny Dom. So I don't have to worry about her anymore. I hope they go into A Taiwan. They're probably not gonna. They're gonna go into Shu. That's fine. Laya once again. Okay, she's gonna S2, which is, you know, still fine. Gonna go into Ed. That's fine. They're gonna S3 again. Sometimes it's so difficult to talk over these ones, especially when I'm doing a clip, just because they're just doing nothing. This LRK apparently has 0 ER, which is fine. But it's just like they're not doing anything. They're not doing anything. How am I supposed to talk if no one's doing anything? They seal Ed, but I don't care. I'm just going into Laya because their immunity is almost gone, and then I can defense break them. Shu's seal is also gone, so she can start doing actual damage. And then I think they go into A Taiwan, but I don't know why. Why did they go into a Tywin? I will never understand. So let's keep going into Laya. They're gonna kill a Tywin. But I don't care. Shoe out speeds, and then I S3 into Laya, and they quit. It's a lot of these matches in Emperor are just like, they're so boring. Like, you know what I mean? They're just so boring because they don't do anything. And then it's like, okay, you wasted 20 turns and came to the same conclusion. Next up is Livadilly, which is my favorite type of pickle. They go for Laya, Sharoon, BBK, Nockwall, and Feta. I go for a Tywin, Celine, Ed, Senya, and SSV. They get rid of a Tywin, I guess? Which is fine. Which is fine, maybe? Laya's gonna do her thing. Do as you shall. Okay, they're gonna dual attack. They're gonna do this. They're gonna proc Ed. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. They're gonna do this. They're gonna defense break my Senya, which I'm sure would normally be very bad, but they don't have attack buff, so I'm still alive. And I think they're confused now. Because they're like, who do I go into? I think they go into Ed, which is a choice, but they can't debuff anybody. That's fine. Ed is going to go into Laya. She has the most HP. And then I'm going to S3. Do just so much damage. Everybody proc BBK's second immortality. And then Sage Vivian is going to heal everybody up a little bit. Kill the Sharoon. Feta. Goodbye. And now BBK versus the world. No dice. Now she doesn't have attack buff. But it's a bulky Karin. But she can't beat SSV. They didn't even kill the Senya. And Ed gets the kill. Yamete Kuda stop, which is their guild. Great, thank you, wonderful, good job SSV. And then we only have a few more. We go for this one, which confuses me greatly. They go for Solly, Bryceria, Hufine, LPK, and Nockwall. I go for Laya, Celine, Ed, Senya, and Balian. You will see why this is weird in a second. I don't think they do anything. They just S1 into Balian and get a counter, which is hilarious to me. They're going to push everybody up, do attack buff stuff. Bryceria is going to rip it into Ed, which is perfectly fine. But it's a damage one, so Ed's just going to counter attack buff off of the Nockwall. And then look at these numbers. Just go ahead and look at these numbers. This is a DPS knockwall, but I think I'm still okay with that. Because I can just kill Polly. And then because they didn't seal Ed, Hufine's S1 is always an AoE. So, like, this is gonna kill the Solly and the knockwall, even without the counter. And then everybody died. Everybody disappeared. It was very good. It was very tasty. Very delicious. Yum yum. And there she goes. Good job, Bellion. Good job, Ed. But we'll get to see the downside of Ed every now and then. Next up is Nap in Punpunia, Punpunia in Global. They go for Solly, Genoa, LRK again. Weird LRKs. Goliath and Bunny Dom. I go for Laya, Senya, DDR, and Celine. I guess they did it into A Taiwan, but they banned A Taiwan anyway, so I just have several questions. Celine, you don't have to do anything, because Goliath will be proccing my Celine regardless, and then I kill the Bunny Dom, and then my DDR gets to go off. So I don't got hair in my mouth. Yeah. I don't care what they do. They're gonna go into Laya. That's fine. I was hoping that my DDR would cut the Genoa. I don't think he does. I don't actually remember. But let's kill Bunny Dom, because Bunny Dom is the only one that's preventing DDR from doing his things. Oh, I did cut. Great. LRK won't be getting slept, but I don't particularly care. Just gonna push everybody up. Laya, you're dead, so I'm just gonna go into you. Doesn't kill, but Senya will. So then all we have to do is not touch Genoa because he has immunity. I think I just S1. There's no need for me to S3. Yeah, okay. Please. I think I keep an eye on where LRK is. And I choose when to go into Genoa and when not to. They physically cannot hit DDR anymore. Because then that'll proc ML Sena. Gonna go into LRK, do a good amount of damage. He has 4 turns left. So I hope Genoa S3's here to gain back some HP, so my DDR can go into him again. He does. Doesn't do anything, which is fine. I can avoid LRK. Do some chip damage. They get a dual attack, which is annoying, but fine. I'm too worried about proccing Genoa, so I'm going to go into LRK. Celine, S1 into LRK, should do a good amount of damage. Perfect, got the Venom too. Genoa, Soulburn doesn't do anything more. And I think I decide to S1 here to kill LRK. Either I sleep or I should pop with or both. Now, Celine, if you wouldn't mind, proccing Genoa. Or Senya procs Genoa, and Celine procs as a result. And please stun. Perfect. Game. And then the last one for today is a game of cat and mouse with Decane. They go for DDR, A Tywin, Albedo, Ed, and Arby. I go for Laya, Celine, Sharoon, SSV, and Ravi. They get rid of SSV. I get rid of Arby. So basically, what we're doing is just going into Albedo. This is a slow one. DDR is going to sleep Sharoon, proc her, but that's fine. I'm just going to stun Albedo. Yeah. I'm just going to stun Albedo. I'm not going to fall for your trap. I don't have to S3 with Sharoon to get her benefits. Ravi, you also do not have to S3, so we're just going to go into Albedo. Get healed because Guardian Ice Crystals is a little cringe. They're going to S3 into Laya. It's not going to do pretty much anything. It is an injury Ed, but I don't care. Resist. Perfect. Let's go. Keep going into Albedo. Nice. We brought Celine, which is great. Can we stun her again? Perfect. They get a dual attack. It provokes. That's fine. DDR still doesn't want to hit buttons, which is understandable. No sleep. Let's kill Albedo, please. Well, stun works. 3% chance is, a 3% chance. Yeah, I think, I reset everybody. I'm not going to do anything. I'm literally not going to press anything, and there's nothing you can do about it. Can we finally kill this Albedo? No. God. Why? Gonna go into Laya. Not do anything again. Do we S2? Or do we just sleep? Okay. I guess we just proc both Celine and Celine and Sharoon at the same time. That's fine. We're gonna go into A Tywin. It's going to cleanse the Albedo. But I don't care. They're just gonna wake up Laya, and it's none of this matters. Let's just get rid of Albedo. I probably could have soulburned that into A Tywin, because he's already got rage buff, so I do have the hope that this can kill, because usually this does a good amount of damage, but I underestimated. It does 17k, which is not enough, because this A Tywin has like 38 billion HP. 30k HP, which is pretty darn high. They're going to do this to defense break. Laya's dead. That's fine. I still have Celine, perfect, and Ravi. So A Tywin is dead. That's fine. They're going to push up. Celine is going to kill DDR. And then this is where I question their rationale after I kill DDR. I would think... Oh, I go into Ed. I do hit because 50-50. They kill Sharoon. I probably would have gone into Ravi. They do crit, so my defense break is gone. And that's precisely the reason I would have gone into Ravi. Because now I don't have defense break, and Ed's job becomes infinitely more difficult. He does have Soulburn S3, but Ravi doesn't care. Ravi takes that like a champ. She finally remembers she's on counter. And then we're fine. And that's even without Celine hitting. That's game. Nice try, Ed. Didn't quite get there. But that's gonna do it. This is where I am. Oh my god. Remember I said I was 776? Yeah, I'm not anymore. I probably won't wake up tomorrow in Emperor. Asterisk.